Yo, 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 USaidWatz. Hi, guys. Hope everyone is great today and having a nice day. So, let's see what is today's topic we will be talking about. So, we're going to talk about yesterday games Arsenal against West Ham. We're playing at home and we're talking about some transfer in, transfer out, and USaidWatz, Mike. Of course. So let's check out what's happened yesterday. So yesterday, we have Arteta's have used the formation of 3-4-3. We have two changes from the Fulham match, which is Kolasinac in for Kieran Tierney, as he had a injury just before the game when he was warming up, and then Saka for Ainsley Maitland-Niles. All right, as everyone, if you've seen the match or even heard about the match, is that it was a very bad game we have. Even we have win. Okay, West Ham was better. Look at West Ham's lineup of 5-4-1. They have planned to. It seems like they have planned to sit deep and defense and use counter attack. Okay, I mean this is expected as we are playing at home. And I have a feeling that most team that is probably the mid-table or lower team will be doing that when they're playing us at home. Is a more of a sitting back, deep line defense. Defending more and counter us. When they have a chance. So let's talk about the game. Okay. Our defense was poor when West Ham was attacking. Okay, so like Kolasinac was awful. Okay, he cannot defend. He cannot attack. What else can I say? Okay, he has a very bad game. That's all I can say. Okay, I know he doesn't have a lot of games time, or he had just stepped in the last minute because of Kieran Tierney's injury. But I mean, with all footballer, he should be prepared for every game, even he might not play. And when you have the chance, how I see it, he should take it. When Arteta's asked him, okay, you got to cover Kieran Tierney, I think he should, take the chance and show what he can do as well. And this game for him, definitely he did not show it, and it shows that he didn't even care, and he said he wants to stay at Arsenal and fight for his place. Come on, that game did not show the amount of mistake he done in defence, and that goal could be prevent West Ham by scoring is part of it, And secondly, also, when we had that great chance as well to score, and then what happened? That is a nightmare game for him. Okay, Leno and Rob Holding didn't have a greatest game as well. I think Leno have a lot of misjudgment in the box when they were having like set piece. Rob Holding, he didn't have a great game. I mean, he couldn't handle Antonio, the West Ham striker. He was stronger than Rob Holding, and he couldn't, get into the games. So that's what my thought is. Okay, our midfielder. Well, as you can see, we've got Laka, Xhaka, Ceballos, and Bellerin. Lack of creativity. We lost on possessions some of the time. When the passing was bad. Due to the bad passing, we lost possession because it seems like we can't pass the ball to our forward. Even we got loads of possession, but for some reason we are not creating or able to pass the ball to our forward to create that chance. And also, like we made a lot of mistake as well when we do the passing. It's just not the greatest game for our midfielders as well. Go on with our forward, Aubameyang, Lacazette, William. They did come back to help out and done as much as they can, but then it's just they haven't seen enough of the ball. That's what I think, and we didn't even have enough shot on goal. We not even tested Fabianski, our old Arsenal goalkeeper. We sometimes we're to show that it's not right to move on because Arsenal is the great team. We can play well. I mean, apart from that, all the negative we have won the game. We have won the game. So, but it does show is that these are the games that we need to win. And we did win it bad. But then, that's what football about. These are the games that we need to win. If it's in the past, we would have lost this game, or even draw this game. When our opponents sink deep and have a defensive, mentality, that's what happened. With teams like that, Arsenal either lose the game or draw. I mean, even away or home. So it's a good thing that we actually won this game. It shows that something different from Arsenal from last year. And also, what we can take from the game are that we need to be patient, calm, and work hard, and that shows that we can win the game. We need to get the midfield that Arteta want. I think that's the main thing for this transfer market before it closes. As we all know, who's the midfielder we're looking for. Let me know your thoughts as well about the match and comment below. Okay, let's go to the playing rating. Okay, as you can see on my screen, that these are my player rating. For the manager, I gave Arteta 7. I mean, it could be 6 or even a 5 if we didn't win this match. So I think partly it's not his fault in certain way because he didn't want certain kind of players in there anyway in the first place, but because of the change in the sudden, it kind of it's not all his fault that we had a bad game as well and consider a goal. So I give him a 7. I give him a 7 as well is because we won the game and his tactic changed in midway and after the half time. That kind of gave him push it back up to rating 7. I'm going to be honest, the rating will be quite low for this Arsenal side because they didn't play well, and I just want to be honest on that. So Leno, I'll give him a 5. Didn't have a great game, made a lot of mistake. Especially when they had a corner, you just don't feel comfortable about your goalkeeper. So I know that he hasn't been playing, but still, he has played a few games, with the international. So hopefully he will get better. So we won't be regretting to sell Martinez. Okay, Kolasinac, as you see for me, my review beforehand about him, so that's why I gave him a 3. Gabriel, 7. Great. Wasn't perfect, but great. Rob Holding, as I said before, not the best game, so I gave him a 5. Saka, 7. I could have gave him a 6 or a 5, but I gave him 7 because of the pass that he gave the BIOS and to the last goal. Okay, that's why I gave him 7. Saka, not the greatest game. A lot of lost, wrong pass. It gave us the possession, lost possessions, bad passing. Yeah, half time after half time was a little bit better. They cross the delivered the ball to Aubameyang, over the defense for the run. So I gave him a 6. Not his best game though, to be honest. The BIOS I would say 7. Same as Saka because of the assist that he gave to Nikita Eddie. So I gave him a 7. Didn't have the greatest game. Apart from that assist, I think is great. I think also he's the only creative players in there as well. So it's kind of like he didn't really create that much, but yeah. So I'll give him a 7. My boy, Bellerin, did not have a great game as well. Didn't see much of him. That's all I can say really. That's why I gave him a 5. Didn't really see him in the match yesterday, so don't know. That's why I gave him a 5. William, great game. Not as great as the Fulham match, but he did come back to defense and helped out, tried to be creative. So, but not much I can say. 6 on that. Arteta, Lacazette, I'll give him a 7. He could have, he done well. His defense, he's been trying to hold the ball. He scored, 7. I think if he didn't score, then I would give him a 6 or a 6. So he scores, so I gave him a 7. Nice header on that. Apart from that, not much I can say. Aubameyang, our captain, it's a threat as always, to be honest. But it was a quite a night for him. Apart from the cross that he gave the assist to Lacazette. So I gave him a 7. Apart from that, he did have a few great chances. Thought he's going to score, but unfortunately he didn't score. So it is a shame. Would like to see him more on the score sheet though. Really, hopefully that he can score more to us. Go with our sub. I'll give Pepe a 5. He gave a bit of a threat to West Ham when he came on. When they changed, substitute him with William. I think, if he did give like assists or a goal, probably he will get a 6 or 7. But I gave him a 5 because he did created a threat to West Ham. But apart from that, I don't see anything else on the game. David Luiz, I gave him a 6. It seems like when he came on, it seems like the defense are a little bit more solid, more confidence as well. So that's what I think he gave to the Arsenal defense. The reason why also I think I gave Arteta 7 is as well. I understand that David Luiz just came back from injury, but if he could have just put David Luiz in the middle and Gabriel on the left hand side and leave out Kolasinac, I think we would have a better defense and stronger as well on that sense. But then I think Arteta want him to rest a little bit more, just to for the next game probably against. I mean, we got Leicester first, but then of course the Liverpool game on that. So Eddie Nikita, I gave him 7. Good. I gave him 7. You know, I could have gave him 8, but you know, he didn't come on as much. But I did give him 7 because he scored the goal, the must-win goal really as well. So I did give him a 7. So if you said who's the man of the match, to be honest, I don't even want to give a man of the match for Arsenal because there wasn't anyone I think is a man of the match. Because I think West Ham players played even better. You know, one of the midfield, I can't pronounce his name, who played in the middle with Declan Rice. I think he played well, to be honest, and he was a threat. The amount of chance, how many threat he gave Arsenal, I think he's good. He played well in that game. But if I have to give a man of a match, I probably will give it to Gabriel. The reason why is this is only his second game. I mean it's a good game for him to learn that this is what you call Premier League game. It's never going to be as easy as Fulham. So that's what good about it is give him some experience of when we need to play against like Liverpool, Man City, Man U, Chelsea, those kind of team. So it's kind of a good experience, but I think he still need more time. So hopefully David Luiz will help him on that. Okay, next one. Please let me know your comment as well, or even if you want, give your rating as well on the player. Let me know if my rating is wrong or do you disagree with it. Please, write the comment below and on that, so that we can see what your thought is as well on the game. So next, what we are linked to. So it's been weeks now that we have been linked with these players. Okay, Thomas Partey and Houssem. Okay, so when are we gonna get him or get them? Okay, we don't know. Okay, so after the match, after the match that we see, I have changed my mind. Okay, I really think we need to get Aouar. If we have one of them that we need to choose to come to Arsenal, okay, I prefer to get both of them, as we need this player, or I should say that we need this position to be better. Okay, a defensive midfielder and a creative midfielder. Okay, so these are the two players that I actually think that we need. Well, not this is the play that we're linked with, but we do need this kind of position to be covered. By the game we played, okay, so far, by looking at the games that we play so far, I think Aouar will be the first choice. If you have seen my previous video, you know that I always said I will prefer Partey because than Aouar, because I think like Partey is a defensive midfielder. He can protect our defender, and also that he's like a spine. But after all these games that I have watched about, especially the game against West Ham, it did open my eye. Okay, my reason is that I changed to Aouar is that you can see if we play the stronger team like Man City, Liverpool, or even like it could be Chelsea, we will play like West Ham. We might win the game, or try not to lose the game. So either we win or draw or not to lose the game, right? So we play like West Ham, probably defense deep, break them and counter attack them, But the thing is, I see is that if we play teams like West Ham, who like to sit deep and defend like we do to the strong team, we have more chance to lose or draw, which is not what we want. Okay, is because with these games, that we need to win. If we want to be in top four, or play for Champions League or even Europa League, these are the games that we need to win on that. So the West Ham game shows me that the must-win games are harder to win, because we do not have a creative player. Even we have but they're not in the team, like Ozil. He's not even in the sub. He's not even in the team. So we need a creative player. So if we need to win these games, like the easy, like we so-called saying easy game win, like West Ham, then we need a creative player who will work for the team, and then it will have to be Aouar. So that's why I changed my thinking, and instead of Partey, I think we do need to get Aouar, because if you look at games that we play against Manchester City, Chelsea, Liverpool, we don't need so much of a creative player. We need like a player like Partey, but I think we can handle it for the time being. Hopefully that Elneny can step up to it for us in those games, which it showed on Community Shield that he did. So that's why I think if we can only get one player, I would think I'll change my mind to go to Houssem Aouar. But if we can get both players, then it would be great, because then this will give us a much better chance on that. Let's go to the next one. As we're on the subject Aouar, I have heard that Lyon president will not reduce the price. Of course, no one will. When it comes to their best player, they won't always have the full asking price for them. But there's another good news for us though, as an Arsenal fan. It seems like Lyon is looking for a replacement for Aouar, and the replacement is from AC Milan midfield Lucas Paqueta. So seems like Lyon knows that Aouar will not be staying, as we know that Aouar has already agreed a personal term with Arsenal. I think the thing is, I think this deal will not agreed till the end of the transfer window close, which is the 5th October. So I think this is like the last minute signing for Arsenal. I think it will be like that. Next one. Well, seems like our fellow Torreira is quite a popular guy. Now we heard that Real Madrid is reportedly interested in Torreira as well. So how, and also we got other 5 club is interested as well. So there's these 5 club is Fiorentina, AC Milan, Roma, Torino, which is the latest one, and now Real Madrid. So which club do you think he will go to? Let me know your thought and please comment below. My opinion would be Real Madrid. If they really want Torreira, then we should have like a swap deal plus cash probably. That will be good for both clubs. It's a win-win situation, isn't it? But as you know, it's not all about us club, Arsenal, do we sell it? It's also of what Torreira wants as well. Does he prefer go back to Italy, or would he don't mind going to Spain? As you can see, Atletico Madrid is a big club in Spain as well, so it is a good, it's good for him to go to Atletico Madrid as well on that. So next one, Calum Chambers. What another Arsenal player attracting another club. As you know, that Newcastle wanted Rob Holding before, but Arsenal have made a U-turn on him. Now Newcastle is looking for Calum Chambers. Arsenal want 12 million for the defenders, but look like Newcastle want a loan deal instead, which is similar to Rob Holding when they were looking for Rob Holding from us. They want a loan deal. I think it's quite good for Chambers, Calum, because he is down since the defender that we bought, like Palomari, Gabriel, and all the Salibas. He will be in the below the pecking order, will be a bit further down the pecking order, so it will be good that he's going to go out in loan. Hopefully that the loan deal we can not only get him off the wage bill for the time being for the 1 year, but also that we can get a loan fee from them, like a 5 mil or 5 mil for the loan deal. Of course, we as Arsenal, I think, we probably prefer to be the permanent deal, like 12 million, so we can invest that money to Aouar and Partey. But if Newcastle wants it, it will be at least kind of like a little bit more money for us to have a loan deal for him, so which will be good for us to get like a new signing for us. As I said, we need either Aouar or Partey, but now I have changed my mind to go for Aouar. Okay, so next one is USaidWatz. Another signing for Liverpool. Okay, Diogo Jota. Okay, what I see is there's no transfer news from Liverpool right from the start, and suddenly they signed 2 signing in a short time. Okay, that is what I said. Wow, why can't Arsenal said, "Oh, we signed this player, but we're not asked. Liverpool. That's what I said. You say what? It's like they already signed 2 people in a short time. Okay, so now that they have signed another like Diogo Jota from Wolves for 45 million for a backup for the Liverpool front 3 man. Okay, Mane, Firmino, and Salah. It shows that Liverpool is already mean business. You signing a backup front for those 3 for 45 million just for a backup. Who's our backup in Arsenal? Our backup is youngsters. But Liverpool is a 45 million backup. Okay, the thing is like for us, yes, we've got someone sitting the bench like Pepe, 72 million, but he's supposed to be the front 3. So to do that, we have to buy Willian, the experienced player. Okay, which is good because we got him for free. That's wicked. But no disrespect to the people's on the bench, but this is what it shows us that Liverpool, a big club, or even like if you look at Man City or Chelsea, their bench player is much more stronger, than any club. That's why they can compete for top four Champions League. So that's what I'm saying, that our board, Arsenal, board has to support Arteta and get the player that we needed. I mean, Liverpool does mean business. 45 million for backup. Well, good luck, Liverpool. Good luck. So that is all from me. You say what? Please subscribe and hit the like buttons. And also, please share the video as well to your family and friends. Thank you for watching or listening. Alright. So, peace out. Bye bye.